Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will continue our work in this Anime Fighters game right here, and we will make the fighters actually attack this enemy right here. So how are we going to do that? Let me explain it quick. So let's play this game, and there are several methods to do it. We just have to find out which way is the most efficient. Now let's go inside of our fighters right here, and as you can see, this attacking value. Well, we somehow need to know which enemy we are supposed to attack, so what could we possibly do? Let's go inside of this dummy. I think that I'm probably going to, base the attacks on this dummy right here, so that we are going to use this script to do all of the attacking stuff. Now, wait, let's actually make a module script. This is going to be interesting. Module script. Let's call this fighters attacks. Okay. Now, fighters attacks. So let's just set up this module script, and this module script right here, it is going to store all of the attacks. Come on. Okay. Okay, so function fighters attacks and do attack. Okay, so perfectly fine. Now, what we're going to do now is that we have this module script, okay? And this module script right here, it is going to store the code for all of the attacks. So we're not going to put the code for the attacks inside of this script, but inside of this one. And the advantage to that is that we are able to just do one change within the module script, and it is going to be applied onto all of the enemies we have. So if you think about it, we currently have one enemy, okay? Therefore, well, it could seem pretty attractive for you to just do all of the attacking stuff within this one script. But if you think about it later on, you're going to have multiple enemies and therefore multiple scripts. And if you want to do a change on one attack, or if you want to add new attacks, then you'll run into a problem, because you have so many scripts that you really have to either copy and paste the whole script into every other script, or just find out other ways to get around it. And if we use this module script right here, then we only have this module script, which we have to edit in order to make the changes apply to all of the other scripts right here. So that's the advantage to this one. And we're now setting up this function right here, which is a part of the module, and which we're able to run from the script later on. And this one is, well, it requires the fighter itself and the enemy as two arguments, and then it is just going to check which fighter we have, and then, based on that, it will just do some attacks, which we of course have to script later on. So if you have any ideas for possible attacks for our fighters, such as Luffy, Gyofo Luffy, Itachi, Aroniega, and all of the other characters we currently have, then go ahead, comment them. Otherwise, I'll have to come up with some very bad ideas for the attacks, guys. Okay, now let's continue. So we should add this module right here. So local attack module, game get service, replicated storage. So we have to refer to this replicated storage, and then fighters attacks, and we have forgot to put this everything inside of a require. So require, so we have to require this thing, and now after this move 2, we can basically add this attack module and do attack, and the first argument is the fighter, so v2. Second one is the enemy, so script parent, that's basically it. So this one refers to our fighter, and this one refers to, the enemy. Now we could possibly check by doing this. Name, enemy, name. Yeah, so they just got flung. Now, as you can see, Gear 4 dummy, Eren Yeager dummy, Tachi dummy, whatsoever. So, perfect. So this works totally fine. Now, what we need now is that we have to separate all of the fighters to their specific attacks. So in order to do so, we have to check how many fighters we actually have. So we have, well, we have, wait. Never mind. I was just thinking about the following problem. So before we start with those if clauses, let me just quickly explain what I had on my mind. So if you take a look at our fighters, then you'll see that we have fighters which have different names. So for example, I was just about to write Eren Yeager, you know, but if we would have written Eren Yeager instead of that if clause, then we would have achieved nothing, because the fighter's name is either Eren Yeager 2, Eren Yeager 23, or Eren Yeager 34, or Eren Yeager, I don't know, 45, whatsoever. Okay, so it always changes, and there's just this pretty easy solution for this one. So we can just use string find Eren Yeager, fighter name, and this is basically it. So what we are doing right here is that we are trying to find this string inside of our fighter's current name, and then it does not matter if you have Eren Yeager 2, 3, 4, whatsoever. So if you have any number behind of the actual Eren Yeager, because as long as there is Eren Yeager contained inside of the name, it will just continue. Okay, and we can do this for every other fighter as well, because this issue right here, well, it is not exactly an issue. It was just a, yeah, it was just an action we had to do to differentiate multiple fighters which are identical, if you guys can still remember. So that was, or that is basically what I'm just able to remember that. So you have to do everything for Yo 4 and for Itachi as well. So else, there we go. Now we have differentiated in between those three fighters, and well, we could actually start with creating the moves now, but since we are currently at minute 8, I don't see the point in starting a completely new move in the last 2 minutes. Okay, so if you have any ideas regarding the moves for Eren Yeager, Yo 4, Luffy, and Itachi, in comments. So guys, I'll consider the comments this time, so if you have any cool ideas, then I'll try to realize that. And well, yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share it to all of your friends, leave me feedback in the comment section, guys. Take care and see you in the next video.